Hello, I'd like to welcome you to my new podcast today. I haven't made a podcast now for a while, but I'd like to welcome you back into it. There was a lot of news there when I was away, and a lot of politics as well going around, and I just thought I'd welcome you back to my podcast, and hope I've been away for a while. As I was saying, I was just looking at the results here. There was a lot of results here. The match there tonight, it was Kilkenny 2-12, Cork 14 points. Oh, that was the half time, but the full time scores, I can go through them. And as I was saying, I hope you enjoyed my other podcasts there. You can check me out there on my. I've been away for a while. I haven't done a podcast now for a good while, and just the hurling league results. As I was saying there, the results there tonight with Division 4 matches. Tipperary 114, London 12 points, and that was played in Semple Stadium. And then the other match was Cavan 321, Waterford 10, and that was played in Kingstown Breffni, and that was the full-time score. Carlow 14 points, Wexford 111. And I think Lund, Tipperary and Cavan are promoted there in that Division 4. And then the Hurling League Division 1 semi-final, it was Cork 127, Kilkenny 220. And that was Páirc Uí Chaoimh, that was full-time. Antrim 324, Offaly 217, that was played in Páirc And I was listening to that earlier on, I was on the radio. It was quite a good match, and I was close at times. And then the Division 2A semi-final, it was Westmeath 218, Kerry 21 points, and that was Cusack Park full-time. And then Donegal, the League Division 2B semi-final, Donegal 119, Sligo 120, and that was Letterkenny, that was full-time. And then the Hurling League Division 2B relegation playoff, that was Wicklow, their own team there, Wicklow and Mayo. Wicklow 16 points, Mayo 15, and it was a very close match. I was just looking at the Twitter there, just looking at the results coming in, the scores. So Wicklow survived the division, and fair play to them. They didn't get relegated anyway. They stayed where they were. And then Roscommon 20 points. That was Division 3A semi-final. Roscommon 20 points. Armagh 122, and Armagh won that. And then Division 3B semi-final, it was Longford 126, Leitrim 213. So Longford won that. So, and now the tables. Let me see. Can I look at the tables? The league tables now. I think it's Division 4 that's updated. Division 4. Yeah, Division 4. Cavan and Tipperary are playing 7 matches, and Wexford and Carlow are playing 7 as well. So it was Cavan with 12 points, Tipperary 11. So that's updated. And now Wicklow are playing Louth there tomorrow. I'm going to that match myself. I hope Wicklow play good anyway. It doesn't look too good that they'll be stay where they'll get relegated, I think, by what the people are saying, and the score difference, it's too much to make up, I think. The score difference be very hard anyway, so that's all I can say. So now the Northern Ireland politics now, as I was saying there, something happened there last night. Wasn't too good actually. I didn't like what happened. And now it says Biden says Putin cannot remain in power. That's what I was saying that myself, and he's an evil little man. So he needs to be stopped very certainly, and soon. I think he needs to be stopped soon. He's going to do a lot of damage. This man, he's the most dangerous man, as I was saying, in the world. People should know that he's very dangerous, and you don't know what he's going to do. 5-4 a Sky rocket drive hits Lviv in western Ukraine. That's what it says in there. On the latest now on Sky News, and I was saying, Sky News, I was saying, it's a good thing to get more updated thing. The latest on Breaking World, it says Kremlin hits back after Biden says Putin cannot remain in power. In a powerful speech given, I was looking at there, given in Warsaw, Poland, US president hits out a conflict dictator and says brutality will never grind down the will to be free, and Ukraine will never be victory for Russia. And Joe Biden has said Putin cannot remain in power, appealing to the Russian people against the killing of innocent civilians and telling Ukraine the US stands with them. Same with every other country there, mostly every other country that stands with Ukraine. And with as I was saying there, he's an evil man and he needs to be stopped. And before it gets out of hand, he needs to be stopped. That's all I can say. And death of Foo Fighters drummer Taylor Hawkins being investigated. So that's on Sky News as well. And the World News, as I was saying there, it just says Biden wants Putin to move on single inch of NATO territory as blast heads on outskirts. See, if he goes near Poland, there'll be World War. I think it will happen, and unless that's what he wants, it's hard to know really. And now, and I was saying, Simon Coveney got a bad dude, didn't he, in the north? These men, I was saying there, UVVF thought to be behind Belfast security alert. A senior police officer has said UVV is believed to have been behind today's security alert in Belfast that involved Minister for Foreign Affairs Simon Coveney. Police said two armed men hijacked a man which the device was placed sometimes between 9 MP. The driver of a van was forced to drive into the Hubban Centre near Ardine. The event was abandoned. Assistant PSI Constable Mark McKeown described the incident as disgraceful action. Like myself, I think it's disgrace, and I think these people have to be put up on the radio. And there's a man there that's under Stephen Nolan a lot. I don't know, did you ever hear of him? Jamie Bryson. This man, the other people there that's in the north, they have to be questioned about this and what's happening, and it's not right when people are being threatened, just going up to the north, and it's unbelievable. I think it smells and it stinks, and it's only about one thing: the protocol, everything. It's all about that, and there's a lot of people in the Republic of Ireland that aren't going up to the north as well. They're frightened to go up, and when you see Stephen Nolan has a good show there, and he can question the people. I'm saying he's the only one that can question the people, and it has to be called out. I think it has to be called out very far. This can't go on, and the north, the politicians from the Republic of Ireland are entitled to go up to north without being threatened or bombarded. That's the way I look at that. These kind of threats, and it's about nothing. And when you see what's going on in the Ukraine and every other place, it's not right. That's all I have to say, and I hope I put it. I would like to get on to Stephen Nolan and talk about it if I could, but it's very hard to get through to him. It's on the number, whatever number it is. So that's all I have to say on the matter. So I just thought I'd say that. So now the latest on the Twitter. I was just gonna make a shorter podcast today. The latest on Twitter here. Let me see if I can get the latest. The royal family, Prince Charles' visit seems to have gone very good. I was delighted to see him in Ireland, and he's gonna come back, and hope he does. And he's welcome in Ireland. And as I was saying, this just says more about Joe Biden here. Joe Biden, the Russian people, you are not our enemy. The American people stand with you and the brave citizen in Ukraine who want peace. So that was on Sky News earlier on, as I was saying. And I just thought I'd bring you back, bring a quick podcast here, just because I didn't make any for a while. And here then it says Biden meets with brave Ukrainian refugees in Poland. So that's on CNN. That's on CNN's 18 minutes ago. Just thought I'd say that. So I hope you enjoy my podcast today. It's a quick podcast, and I'd just like to say goodbye for now. And I hope you listen to. I'll be going to the Loud match tomorrow, and taking into thing. And I hope you listen to me. My other podcasts. If I make any more, I'll make another one. So thanks very much, and remember. We shouldn't be bullied, as I was saying there earlier on. And the politics, the people in Dublin, the politicians shouldn't be afraid of these. They should be entitled to go to the north. And as I was saying earlier on, and I hope they do go to the north and visit it and make their point. So thanks very much. I just thought I'd make a podcast there. And thanks. This is the end of it now. So goodbye.